Hello, everyone, and welcome to PHRL Season 7, Round 1 of the GT3 series at Silverstone. Now, if you just give me a bit of a moment, I'm just sorting one little thing out very quickly. I'm just making sure that all the cars' skins show up for you guys. So, if you just bear with me for a moment. Um... We're loading into the server now as qualifying is about to get started. Drivers currently in the drivers briefing. We have a expected turnout of 9 drivers for today, so a decent turnout for the opening round. Practice has just ended, and we're really looking forward to seeing how qualifying goes. So, first off, we can see top of the board here already in practice. Iceberg Sofa. Second overall runner-up last season to who was then his teammate in the form of Tim Hansen. Tim Hansen's not competing in this first round. Unfortunately, he has had some other circumstances prevent him from competing. He will be competing throughout the rest of the season. However, Ice Branch Sopa is no longer his teammate. He is now racing for the Toyota Gazoo Racing Squad in the Lexus and is teamed up with Kai Kikishiwa. That 22 has always looked quick. He's a multiple-time champion here. So, I'd expect him... I'd probably put him at the top of the board to win the race so far. Just for this first race. Obviously, last season, the championship went right down to the wire between Icebrand and Tim. So, hopefully, we have another good title fight on our hands between those two this season. We do have a couple new drivers, couple old. Of course, Victor Back makes his return for the 7th year in a row. Of course, the founder of the league has been here through every single season. He'll be looking to make an impact on the leaderboard standings. His teammates are in the form of Dewey and I believe Triddy. I'm not actually sure if Triddy's a teammate. I'll have to check really quickly. Just give me one moment. Is... Sorry, it's not... Dewey is not a part of the... What is this? So... the Motive PHRL squad consists of, what is this, 6 drivers? That is 3 drivers in the main Motive team, and Tim Hansen Motorsports has merged with Motive. So Tim Hansen also now in the Team Motive PHRL banner. In that squad is Tim Hansen, Triddy, and Teo Cross, who will not be competing with East Block this season because East Block has pulled out. He is still with East Block, just not in PHRL. In the main Motive team, it is Dewey, Victor, and Fast T-Man E. Qualifying has begun, but I don't believe they are finished with the driver's briefing. So they will restart the session when it comes to that. So we will see who comes out on top. We do seem to be missing one driver so far. We should have 9. I believe it's Gerardo Rodriguez. We'll see where he is. I don't see him in any of the VCs. I swear I saw him earlier, though. Just waiting for Victor to give the call. Qualifying starts in 20 seconds. Dewey seems to be jumping early. Just give me a moment. I just need to log into this real pen really quickly. I'll be right there. Oh, Dewey spun it out. There we go. Qualifying session has been restarted. And everyone seems to be filing out. Here's Icebrand Stoker. Runner-up last year. He's going to try and get the championship this year. Reclaim his throne. Ooh. Maybe pushing a bit too hard on his outlap here. Running into the grass a little. Sure, it's not going to phase him too much. We are still missing one entrant. So still not sure where he is. Gerardo Rodriguez. He did send a message earlier in the chat. About 10 minutes ago. So not sure where he's disappeared off to. Alright, first qualifying laps are getting underway here. Go on board with Icebrand Stoker. Ooh, running very wide there. Needs to be careful of not getting an invalidated lap. coming across the line. What's his lap time going to be? A 2:01 dead. It's not bad by the Dutchman. Lost He-Man just behind him. That he must have made some error that lap. That's a 2:18.8. Tritty goes across the line. Straska goes across the line in the Porsche 911. 2:03.7 for Straska and a 2:04.1 for Tritty. Kogashiwa in the other Lexus GR Racing car has gone second with a 2:02.063. Just about a second off of his teammate in first. See Ricky Kusuma, the only Audi in the grid today. See what sort of lap time he can put in. We might have an audio glitch with that Audi actually, because I cannot hear any sound from it. That's a 2:04.5 in any case. That's going to put him P5. Victor Backer. Dewey still hasn't set a time yet, actually. So we'll see what that BMW is able to do, if he can go challenge the Lexuses up front. Victor Backer also hasn't set a competitive time as of yet. Coming through Maggots and Beckett's now. Oh! Is that Backer off? It is. Looked like he just carried way too much speed there. And back to the pits for him. T-Man jumps up to 4th with a 2:03.8. It's a bit wide through, where is that? Comes Dewey, coming to start his first flying lap. Not a lot left in this qualifying session. And Victor Backer and Dewey both still need to set their actual qualifying lap. Oh no, sorry, Dewey with a 2:05.4. It just wasn't counting it for me for some reason. So sorry, Dewey has set a timed lap now. He's in 7th. He'll be wanting to improve that by quite a bit. It's not a great lap by him. Let's see what he's doing through Sector 1. That's 1 second off the pace of Ice Tiger, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. We know Ice Tiger, very, very quick driver. Often able to drive away from a lot of these guys. Just very talented. A lot of hard work he's put into his skills. Coming down to Maggots and Beckett's now. See Ricky oh, sorry. Yeah, Ricky Kasuma coming through right behind him. I think we definitely do have an audio glitch on that R8. Yeah, I definitely can't hear a thing, unfortunately, so not going to be able to hear that one sing today, but Hopefully we can get that fixed for the next time around. The brakes heavy. Coming down the Hamilton straight now. Into Abbey. Ooh, keep it on the track limits, Chewie. This is going to be his last chance at a flying run. As he comes through Village and the Loop. For entry. Are putting the power down the Wellington Straight. He's faster that time around. A little. He's not as far off of Ice Tiger. Holds it tight through Luffield. Coming down through Cops now. He's got to keep it off the brakes, and he's gone quite wide. Not sure if that's going to be a valid lap time for him. Went through Stowe. Into Vale. Through Club to end out his lap. Oh, and he's spun it! He's looped it through the final complex of corners. That's got to hurt for him. He's going to start just in front of his team owner in the form of Victor Backer. But that's got to hurt for him. And that is qualifying done. The two Lexuses take a front row lockout with Icebrand, Stoper, and Kai Kogashiwa. Then it's Triddy in the highest placing BMW so far. Samuel Strasker puts it in fourth, just off a podium spot for quali. Then it's Fast Team E, the only Mercedes so far, which is a surprising to see. But as Eastblock is no longer racing in this series, a lot of the Mercedes have gone. Ricky Kasuma in the Audi, down in P6. Dewey in the second of the BMWs in P7, and Victor Backer rounds out the grid in P8. Just give me one moment. I'm just going to go turn my aircon on. I'm getting a bit hot in here. Cars lined up on the grid now as we wait to get the first race of the season underway. 10 seconds. Countdown goes away. Lights are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red lights. Lights out, and we are away for the first race of the season of Season 7 in the PHRL GT3 Championship. Icebrand Soper into the lead through the first corner. Throughout the grid. Back against a position. Oh, and that's Straska around and into Kasuma. That's most certainly going to be looked at later after the race. Battle between Kogashiwa and Triddy now. Triddy right in the draft there. Looking for any way to get past. Not able to do so. Back and Dewey also battling each other for 5th. The two Motive PHRL teammates. Back are currently ahead, but Dewey right on his bumper. Goes to the inside. Who has the most balls? It's Dewey. Dewey goes on through. But Dewey runs a bit wide. He has to slot back in behind Victor Backer. Oh, Dewey on the curb. That's Dewey off the racetrack. And he's in the gravel trap. He's going to fall all the way up behind to last position. That sucks. Oh, that's Victor back also off. The second Motive PHRL car also in the gravel trap. Now at the front of the field, Kai Kogashiwa and Fast T-Man both battling it out for second. T-Man's got the inside. He's kept the position for now. Can Kogashiwa come back at him? He's gone to the outside. That's normally not going to work there, and it's not going to work this time. T-Man has him covered off. Coming down the Wellington straight now. Kogashiwa's going to have to look behind him because Triddy's looking to make a move. He pulls out to the inside. Not able to get there. Ooh, Triddy with a bit of a mistake there. Taking a bit too much curve. I think he got a bit of on-throttle oversteer that he wasn't expecting. Kogashiwa still looking for a way on by, and he gets it done into Cops. Does the Fast T-Man have anything to answer with as they come roaring through Mackens and Beckett's? Ooh, Fast T-Man with a mistake, maybe pushing a bit too hard, trying to get the position back too soon. Runs a bit wide, and he's run very wide there. He's going to have to cut through the track. T-Man trying to warm up those tires of his. On board the Mercedes. Iceberg and Stoper. Fastest lap of the race at 2-minute 02.7. He's just running away. Kai Kogashiwa, Kasuma and Straska both go the second quickest. I didn't see exactly what they got, but they both went in the 204s. So these two are definitely charging back now, trying to regain the positions they lost, and they're not doing too bad of a job. Kasuma is 1.3 off of Trudy already, and is in P5. He's Straska and Kasuma putting a very good performance in today. Kagugashiwa has now started to pull away from T-Man. So it's currently a Lexus GR Racing 1-2. Very good day out for the Lexus's debut in this championship. Of course, it's a new addition for this. It's a new addition for this season. The only non-Kunos made GT3 car. So may have a few teething issues with BOP and such, but it most certainly has potential. Very aggressive over the curbs there through Abbey. Going back to Kasuma, he's now caught up to the back of Treddy, who is, he's about 5/10 off of him. And so we will see if Kasuma's going to start to mount a bit of an attack. In the back of the pack now, Victor Baca has gotten past Dewey, the 7th. Really not looking like it's going to be a great day out for the Team Motive PHRL. Decent day out for the Motive THM cars, or the Motive THM car in the form of Trinity. However, Trinity's going to need to defend from the Audi R8 LMS behind him, who did make a bit of a mistake through Maggots and Beckett, so has fallen back a bit. Oh, looking back there, that's Victor back with a big mistake. Both of them actually had a wobble through there. Victor back is there a bit worse for wear though. And Dewey does seem to have some damage on the front. I wonder if he was one of the cars involved in the lap 1 incident. He might have been. I didn't exactly get a great look. So if that could be slowing him down, but he is still very much on the heels of his teammate, who does make a mistake. Goes deep contact between the two teammates. Dewey's going to take his boss and teammate off of the track there to get the overtake. Was Victor Bakker running a bit wide there? Yeah, but he was on track. I think that that may be investigated post-race. These two did get into each other in practice as well, so not off to the best of team chemistry between the PHRL Motive team BMWs. Pit window has been open for a while now as well. Everyone has to make at least one mandatory stop where they fill the car up with at least 1 liter of fuel. This little train of cars, each about a second back from each other here. No one really close enough to make any moves on anyone. They're all just trying to drive their race, get settled in now, and wait till it's time to do their stops. Suma is closing in on the back of Tritty. Strask has fallen back a bit from this group. But I expect that once Kasuma and Tritty start fighting, then he will be brought into this battle, and we might have a 3-way battle for 4th overall. Kasuma flashing his lights at Tritty as they come down into cops. Kasuma looking to the insides, not able to make a move work. He's going to have a bad run on the exit, and Tritty's going to pull away a little. The Audi looks like it's not very easy to handle through Mackes and Beckett's, as loses more time, back down to 8 tenths behind. If Straska can pick up the pace a bit now, we might have a 3-way fight on our hands. It's always entertaining to watch. Checking in with the leader, Icebrand Stoper. So far, it's been an absolutely clinical performance from him. No one has been anywhere near his pace so far. And yeah, he's just been the fastest. There's no other way of putting it. He's just been dominant. I'm not. That 22 car has. Well, he's always looked fast. He's always been fast since he ever came to this league, and he's showing why he's a multiple-time champion right now. Just putting on a masterclass right now. Back to the battle for 4th. Kasuma has caught back up to Tritty, and Strask has caught a little bit to Kasuma. Not a move to be made there. as they come back through cops once again. Kasuma doesn't seem to be making use of the entire track. We'll go on board with him. And he seems to be making quite a couple of mistakes through Maggots and Bakers. If he can sort that out, I'd expect him to be past Tritty pretty soon. Now Kasuma's gonna have to do the work all over again throughout this lap. Oh, big dive! And also a mistake by Tritty. Might bring Kasuma back into this. Straska also starting to reel these two in. So your mid-race update. Icebrand Stoper got pole, has been leading every single lap so far. He's been incredible. 15 seconds behind him is his teammate in the 86 GR Racing Lexus, Kai Kogashiwa. Been doing pretty well. Did fall off a bit at the start, but has recovered nicely to take back the second place he started in. Fast T-Man E has, I believe he's gained a position since the beginning. I can check that now, actually. He has gained a position since from where he started. So very nice by the AMG driver. Tritty's lost a position. He started in third. Kaigo Kishiwa has come in for a stop now, actually. So we will see him fall down the order. Ricky Kasuma has been showing quite good pace. He's up a position. He's net up one position. Now currently on track 2 because of Kagoshi in the pit lane. And he's looking again to get the move done on Tritty. Tritty keeps going deep into... which corner is that then? That's through the village. Oh, they're side by side. There goes Ricky Kasuma. He's finally got the move done. Can Straska follow through? He does down the inside. He goes a bit wide, but Tritty's not able to get a move done. Tritty's not able to come back, and Straska blocks that inside very well. Straska and Kasuma up a position, Kasuma into podium positions. Kagogashiwa is in last place, but he has not done his pit stop. That did not count. Have they made a mistake with their pit strategy? Did they not do what they were required to do? Tritty's off. Tritty's off in the grass after just being overtaken by Straska and Kasuma. And there goes Dewey on by. Kogashiwa's pit, if it is found that he does the correct, that he has done the correct thing, and there is a software error, he will retain the position, he finishes on track. But if not, he will be counted as disqualified if he does not pit again. Dewey in for his stop now. There he goes. And Dewey has cleared his pit stop, as we see that's it is green next to his name now instead of the orange with a 1 in it. So has Kaiko Kashiwa made a mistake in the pit procedures that have warranted his pit stop void? As in it hasn't counted towards his mandatory stop and he has to stop again. And we go back to this fight for third now, which has started to develop. Straska on Kasuma once again. First time they did this, they were behind Trinity. Now they're ahead of him. Oh! Straska, big hit in the wall. Big hit for the Porsche. And Trinity goes back by. I would not be surprised at all if that Porsche comes in now to do a stop to fix the damage that they have just inflicted on themselves. Straska doesn't come in. Very interesting. I'd assume he's losing time due to that damage, but I suppose not. Straska is now all over the back of Trinity once again. He's having to do this work all over again, but now with damage to that front end of the Porsche. Can he do what he did just a couple of laps earlier and lie on by Trinity? Coming on through Maggots and Beckett's. Straska not exactly able to close in. Now closing in very quick, actually. There he goes. That's the move done already. Very nice little dive bomb by Samuel Straska. I apologize. My tongue's getting a bit tired, ladies and gentlemen. To go back on by Trinity. Ooh, that is Victor Backer in the background there, having a bit of an off-track excursion. Oh, Trinity coming back at Straska. Just not able to do anything. Pretty a bit of a mistake there. Loses time to Straska. Victor Becker has completed his pit stop. And he has come out ahead, way ahead of Dewey. Now through Magnussen, Beckett's, Trinity, and Straska come. I think that's Dewey off again. It is. Really not a great race. That is Ice Branch Soper going on by Dewey. Leader of the race, lapping him. Oh, and Dewey, warm tires now that he's spun them up, and they're covered in grass. They're not going to give him much grip. Check in with our leader once again. If you're wondering why it's purple underneath his car, it's the same with Kaiko Gashiwa. I suspect that when this mod was created, the dirt texture was not done properly, and so now it is purple. It looks pretty cool, to be fair. It's got like a little underglow to it, doesn't look horrible, but I think that is why. It is the dirt texture of that Lexus. That's Ricky Kasuma and Fast T-Man both into the pits. Kasuma, 5 seconds for speeding. That's also Triddy into the pit lane. Triddy, 5 seconds for speeding. So far, only 2 drivers to have not gone into the pits once is Icebrand Soper and Samuel Straska. Hokushiwa has gone into the pits, but his pit stop has not counted for whatever reason. It will be investigated post-race. And so now, Triddy, Kasuma, and T-Man also haven't had their stops count. So I'm not entirely sure what's happening. But it seems that something has happened and it's causing some people's stops to not count. So we will see what happens after the race. Oh, that's Dewey. A big hit, it seems. He's really just not been having a good race so far today, unfortunately for him.
Oh. But no recession.
That's Icebrand Stopper now in for his stop. 10 minutes left, oh sorry, 12 minutes left on the clock for the race. Looks like it's his already. Expect to also see Straska come in now. Everyone so far pretty spaced out. Nothing really much to comment on now. And that's Dewey around once again. Far behind him is Straska in second position. And we still haven't seen Straska in. Stoper's pit also hasn't counted. So clearly there is an issue. Because I doubt he would have made a mistake. And I doubt any of these other guys would have made a mistake. They're pretty experienced here. They know how it works. So we'll see what happens. Another mistake by Dewey, going a bit wide into Maggots and Bakers. First guy has gotten past Dewey now, lapped him. Pit window will end in about a minute and a half. Straska still hasn't pitted, and he hasn't gone in. I believe Straska will be disqualified now. He has not taken his stop. Yeah, and there he goes. I think that's a disqualification for him. He did not take his mandatory stop, and he's been forced to go back to his pit lane. Everyone else, even though their indicator says they haven't done their stop, clearly has, because they have not been forced back to the pits. But Straska missing out on a vital piece of information there. Back to Kaiko Kashiwa now. 37 seconds off of his teammate. Ice Tiger has put in an incredible performance. 3 minutes left on the clock plus a lap right now, so we'll see how this turns out. But I doubt we're going to be seeing anything other than the Dutch flag on the podium. Coming into the final bit of the race. This is going to be the second to last lap. Ice Tiger's just started. Ooh, Ice Tiger having a bit of a wobble there through Abbey. But able to keep it going. But yeah, just a dominant performance by Ice Tiger in this brand new car to the series, making its debut here at Silverstone. Of course, Toyota have made a very wise decision in signing Ice Tiger away from Tim Henson Motorsports, the multiple-time champion of the series, and arguably one of the best drivers to have ever been a part of the league. Only barely missing out on last season's championship to his own teammate in the form of Tim Henson. And maybe this is the start of a new legacy. Start of a brilliant partnership between Ice Tiger and Toyota, and it's just been an incredible job so far. And the same in signing Kai Kogashiwa. May not be the fastest guy on track, but he's still pretty fast, and he's gonna get the job done. To Ice Tiger, he's really that perfect second driver. He's not going to be as fast as him, but he's definitely got the pace to finish up on podiums consistently. And Dewey is backed up in the wall again this race. He's been having it in a horrid race so far. Just really, really not his day here in Silverstone. His teammate, Victor Backer, while he is a minute 30 up the road, not been having much of a good day either. In fact, none of the BMWs have been doing well today. All of them in the bottom 3 positions. And yeah, it's just not been a great day out for the German manufacturer. Riki Kasuma has made quite the... Sorry, he has made quite the achievement here. He is driving a brand new car to him. He used to be in one of the Motive PHRL cars in the BMW. So in a brand new car, really not doing too badly. Was challenging for third at some point. And that is Dewey around again. Final lap of the race has been started. So now we're going to see Ice Tiger bring it through Maggots and Beckett's in that Lexus. Just so controlled. So smooth on all the inputs. Makes a bit of a mistake there, runs a bit too wide, but it's fine. He's got a gap to play with. Coming in down into the final part of the circuit. This is just how he wanted to start his season off in Season 7. Victory for Ice Tiger and the GR Racing Toyota number 22 car. A brilliant, absolute masterclass by the Dutchman. Donuts and burnouts are underway. Hello, Ice Tiger.
Hello.
I'm just gonna make sure that that they can hear you.
Can you
Just
hear
give
me?
just give me a moment. I can hear you, but I'm just making sure that the stream can hear you.
Yeah. If they can hear Discord, they should be able to hear me.
Yeah, but I don't think they can. I'm just gonna do
Oh,
something quickly. Give me a moment.
well, that's fine. That's fine.
Apologies. Right, speak for me quickly.
Hello, hello.
Okay, yeah, you pick up. Cool. So, an absolutely commanding victory on your half today. How did you feel about the drive?
I feel pretty good. It's my first time driving the car.
Yeah.
It was a few hours ago, like in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt good. I already had somebody else make a setup for me and my teammates.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it works great. I mean, Kai got second place by
Yeah.
about 5 seconds. Not too bad.
So, you're obviously the one leading this new effort by Toyota into this league. How do you feel their, what's the word? I genuinely forgot my words now. How do you feel their attitude is towards their improvement here? And do you think they can win a championship with you guys here?
Oh, I mean, for sure. I think once Tim's team, I think that was Motive, am I correct? Which
He's
one
teamed
was-
up with Motive this year, yeah? Or this season?
I feel like they could give us a challenge. I know Tim will be here starting from round 3.
Yeah.
The first 2 rounds, I guess, they're just kind of buffer rounds. Now we just need to get some 1-2s, maximize the points.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, across the entire championship, there's 2 drop rounds, right?
Yeah.
Which means that 2 victories technically don't mean anything if I also have 2, like, out of the points finishes.
Yes.
So, I just need to be consistent.
100%.
I'm not gonna try to overpush the car to force a victory in a race where it's not going to happen.
Alright.
I just need to cruise the
Yeah.
victory in those situations.
So, brilliant job by you today. Brilliant job by your teammate as well. How do you think Kai did in his first outing in the car?
I think he did pretty good. His qualifying pace, something a little bit to be worked on, same with the race pace, but I think we can work it out.
Alright. So,
I mean, he's not slow. Second
not
place,
slow,
that's,
no.
you know.
thank you for your time. Congratulations on your victory here. And I'll see you next week.
Yep, see you next week.
Thank you for your time.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
And so that is going to be all from our opening round at Silverstone. I'd like to thank you all so much for tuning in and giving us a watch. If you would like to get involved in the action, I've just realized I haven't put a Discord link in the description. I will put that in chat right now. If you just give me one moment. And there you go. There's an invite link to the Discord. If you'd like to get involved, you just have to sign up. And yeah, thanks all for watching. We'll see you next week with coverage from... Let me just take a look quickly. With coverage from Watkins Glen as we go to New York for round 2 of Season 7 in the GT3 series. Goodbye.